to Las Vegas. Charlotte off to a quick start, 14-7 with 5:43 remaining here in this opening quarter. Let's send it over to Stacy Paetz. Stacy?
Thank you so much. Fans will not be able to see Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the floor tonight, but do not worry, there's no injury to report. You know, it's paramount for these guys to get rest whenever they can, and this is a spot that they decided to pick for him. He will be representing the USA soon, so he's got to get his rest where he can. So don't worry, fans, he's healthy, just taking a little breather.
So Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Cody Zeller, Kidd-Gilchrist still.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Thomas and Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2013 edition of Summer League. And the fellas were just talking a little while ago about, you can see the score there, Charlotte handling the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, Memphis, you can call it an upset because we're in tournament play for the first time ever in Summer League. They upset the Wizards last night. Now, listen, the Memphis Grizzlies are struggling right now, and largely that's because they're trying to make their way without roster guys. They've had some guys they expected to see that aren't available because they're injured. Jamal Franklin has had left ankle soreness, so they're keeping him out, as well as John Lure. In the first practice, he hurt his ankle, so they need to rest him. And clearly, keeping these guys healthy is an important thing.
Well, there's no question about that.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Charlotte and Memphis connecting for this second game of the day here on NBA TV from the Thomas and Mack Center. And we're glad to have you here. It is halftime, and we've seen some of these young fellas go to work. Well, there's some veterans that are going to be going to work in a different office coming up next season. The Brooklyn Nets have announced a monster trade, and we know what that is. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett will be joining Jason Kidd and the Brooklyn Nets, and their proposed starting five has seen a combined 35 All-Star games. Take a listen.
For me, one of the major reasons I decided to come here was because the bones of this. I feel like adding, what you see up here with the bones of what they have already with, Brooke and Darren and all the pieces they have here, Joe. I feel like Paul says, gives us the best option to win again and to win it all.
I would have loved to end my career in Boston, but that day and age is probably over with a lot of players ending their careers in one city. I think at this point right now we're all about winning a championship, and Brooklyn, we feel, gives us the best opportunity.
Their proposed starting five would be Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Pierce Garnett, and Brooke Lopez. And let's not forget, Jason Terry could also be their sixth man of the year again. We will see, because he's definitely going to be joining that team as well. The biggest problem might be in just getting the chemistry among all of those guys. We'll be back with more right after this. All tied up here in Las Vegas. It is 76-76. The Grizz have been able to put some points on the board. And here's a little something going on right here in Vegas alongside the Summer League. The Board of Governors are meeting because there has been a proposition that the Bobcats want to change their name to the Hornets. When the Pelicans, now the New Orleans Pelicans decided, or New Orleans Pelicans are now the Pelicans, decided to change their name. Of course, that opened things up for the Bobcats to have the name change. It was in 2002 that the original Charlotte Hornets relocated to New Orleans, and it won't be an overnight change. You won't see the new old name until the 2014-15 season.
And all of a sudden they're running plays for Vanderbilt because he's, as you alluded to, Matt, become red hot.
Casey?
Thank you very much. Well, Cody, you shot 50% from the floor, but how would you rate your overall performance?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to make plays, give my teammates looks, and just glad that we came out with the win.
You did come out with the win, but you had such a great lead going into the second quarter. What happened that turned it?
I mean, it's a group of guys that haven't been together a whole lot, so we're going to have lags here and there. So just glad that we could regain our composure and come out with a win.
You have two older brothers that can always advise you what it's like, what life is like in the league. What are some things you're learning about yourself right now?
It's a tough transition going from college to the NBA, but this summer league is great just to try out different things and try to get used to things before the regular season starts.
I know you spent a lot of time this summer in Los Angeles working hard on your game, working on your range. Is that coming along?
Yeah, definitely. It's something I did in high school and a little bit in AAU, so it's not a huge adjustment for me, but something that I'm going to have to use in the NBA.
Thanks for your time. We'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Stacy and Cody.